Hey, it's Ashley Nicole Flowers. Happy Tuesday. We are celebrating Pride Month in June, and what way to come down downtown in our great city of Mobile to see the local community celebrating. And behind us is a mural of downtown, and it's at Bebop's, and we just wanted to come and really say we are in this together, and we welcome everyone in our senior center and programs. And we have a lot of questions of, what is Pride and how we can celebrate it as the senior population. And I have Adam Jackson with me today, and he's going to explain a little bit about what Pride is and some gender definitions that we can take on, and just be an ally for everybody and welcome everybody into our centers. But I look back at really what Pride is, and everybody has Pride. It's that feeling that you respect yourself and deserve to be respected by others. And that's exactly what we want to do at our senior centers and programs, is to respect everyone and welcome everyone in our centers.
Good morning. Happy Pride Month 2020, everybody. My name is Adam. My name is Adam Jackson. I work for the city of Mobile, and I was just going to give you the rundown of basically what Pride Month means. I think back in 2015 was when the Supreme Court had officially recognized the legalization of marriage equality. And of course, that was a major stepping stone for the LGBTQ community. And I'm just going to kind of go over with you what it means to be LGBTQ. LGBTQ stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, or questioning. And lesbian, that means two females who have attraction. Gay means two males that have attraction, same-sex attraction. Bisexual means they pretty much go either way, attracted to both males and females. Transgender, or another word for transgender is gender identity, means either male to female or female to male. Like it's male to female, somebody who may biologically be born as a male but transitions to female, and vice versa. And then, of course, questioning is people searching for information, exploring exactly who they are. And LGBTQ is basically centers around sexuality and how that kind of ties into Pride and Pride Month. What Pride is all about. Pride is all about basically being content with who you are, and basically not being ashamed. Not being ashamed to show the world who you are. It's basically being proud of who you are, because a lot of times, this is something that people are born with, and it's definitely healthy for everybody to have a sense of pride of who they are. And there's another acronym, LGBTQIA. The IA, that stands for allies, people who are allies of the LGBTQ community, because we need all the allies and support that we can be able to get. And it's just, I'm standing in the front of the mural here at Bebop's. That's done by a couple local artists who supported this community, and with also ties to Rainbow Mobile. And it's just, basically the whole purpose of this is for visibility, and basically just to show that, we are who we are. And I was just going to point out, as far as the LGBTQ senior community, there's a really good organization out there. It's called SAGE. It stands for Services and Advocacy for LGBTQ Seniors. And what SAGE is set up, it's like it's an advocacy group. It helps with public policy that relates to LGBTQ seniors. Public policy, like in regards to helping LGBTQ seniors with access to Medicare, Medicaid, services such as palliative care, nursing home services, assisted living, legal, financial services. And what's also great about SAGE is you can actually just Google SAGE, and you can be able to find a little bit more. You can get to their website that way. With SAGE, they have a hotline set up, which is 24/7 counseling for members of the LGBTQ community. and particularly it's really advantageous for people who happen to be transgender. These are counselors, who are willing to help them, who are willing to help them to work through issues. Because one of the biggest challenges of members of people associated with the LGBTQ community, one of the biggest challenges is loneliness, and so that's one thing that's great about this organization, SAGE, and the hotline they have set up to kind of help people who are lonely or help people who are undergoing depression, and that's basically what they're here for. These are very empathetic people. They're very understanding, and they can be able to help you if you have any issues. But I think just to explain a few other, just to get back to LGBTQ, like as far as transgender and gender identity, I was just going to go over some terminology. The term cisgender, that basically means somebody who's born biologically male and who may happen to be attracted to female. That's pretty much straight relationships. And as far as it's like I said, LGBTQ, sexuality, it basically works along a spectrum, because it's a whole spectrum. Sexuality is a spectrum. You have some people who may who may be. You have some people who are bi, some people who are gay, some people who are lesbian, and they may be. They may fall in one range or the other. It all kind of works along the spectrum. It's very healthy for people to go through periods of questioning and everything, and that's pretty much in essence what Pride is about. It's basically about just figuring out where you happen to be along the spectrum, and basically just not being ashamed to be who you are.